Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. I'm doing all this on Alpha 16.4 on the PC, but this should work on consoles because I'm not using anything specific to the PC version of the game. Okay, I've had quite a few people ask me this, and so it's something I'm definitely going to test out in this video, and that is that you can use plants to make a zombie-proof wall. Specifically, people have said that you can use yucca. Now, this is like one of the most weak plants I've ever encountered in the game, but that's just me as a player, so who knows, maybe, just maybe, zombies can't seem to get through this. Maybe it's kind of like the chairs or something. I don't know, but I'm going to test that anyway. So what I did was I just set up a little 5x5 grid with some trees here because I know they can't really do anything to the trees, and set some yucca plants in between them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in a couple zombies and see what they actually do when they come across this. I'm assuming they're just going to plow right through it, but you know, that's the purpose of testing this, just to see if they can or cannot do what you guys think they can. So let's get a couple of Sylvias in here. And we're going to go back and just kind of hang out here and see what they do, to see if they even come towards me or not. Hey, you, over here. Sorry, I know, you hate getting shot in the back, but I need your assistance and your friends are wandering off. So let's see if that even slows her down a little bit. Okay, well, one hit and that plant was gone. She seems to be kind of hung up on the second these just because the spines of this thing's sticking out. But if she needed to plow right through it, I'm assuming if I scooch over here, yeah. Back up. We got no workman's comp here, so you're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to put you down. Okay, so clearly yucca doesn't work. So I'll try a couple different plants so that I can give this the full test that it needs to have to, you know, be either debunked or proven. And then if I find one that actually does work, I'll throw it into a 7-day horde and see if it'll actually work out against some of the ferals here. So let's get another wall set up. Okay, this one's borderline ridiculous to even try out here because, well, one, Cactus, you can't plant them here, so unless you're playing in creative mode, you can't put this on here, but people did ask me if you can make a wall of cactus, so I'm going to test it out. Now, these things are pretty huge, and like I said, since you can't plant them or can't move them, if you're not doing it creative, it's going to be really hard to do this, but just bumping into them makes the, you know, a little bit of damage to you, makes you a little bleed out, so maybe, just maybe, it'll affect the zombies the same way. So let's get a couple more Sylvias out here. Have them fly over here, and I'm gonna hang out right here so we can kind of see a little bit better than the rest of the time. All right, come over here. All right, so let's see if when they walk into this, if this will actually slow them down. Now, I'm imagining they won't be able to destroy this in one hit like they did with the yucca plants, so it might do a little bit of damage if they walk into it, but I'm assuming it's not going to completely stop them here. It barely even slowed them down. Okay, so cactus really don't do much to them. Maybe just a little bit of damage to them. She may have lost a leg on that cactus because there's no way I did that in one shot. Ow! Stop hitting me! Okay, so clearly cactus are not a good method to go about. Alright, let me clean up this mess and we'll try something else. Quick little addendum to that, if they run into the cactus, it can actually hobble them. Look, all 4 of them are crawling now. They all lost a leg just by running into the cactus. So, if some off chance you can get a couple of these up there, it looks like it does some limb damage at least, because now they're all just squirming around on the ground. It's kind of funny. So, you can rip off a leg with a cactus, but it's not going to keep them out of your base. Okay, this one might be slightly more ridiculous than the cactus, but like I said, if you guys suggest it and it's something that I can test out, I'm going to. So, we're going to go with the potted plants, you know, something you just find at your local Home Depot garden section or, you know, in Navezgane wandering around. So we got a floating corpse up here because I love how the blocks stack like that around the rocks. Okay, so let's get a couple more of our delightful assistants out here and head back over here and see if the potted plants will slow them down or anything at all, just to see what happens here. Maybe it'll work just kind of like the cherries will, where they can't hit them. Or it looks like, nope, they're just going to jump right over the top of them. So, okay. So, if everybody's kind of wondering about potted plants, nope, they don't do anything either. They just step right over them just like you can. So, that's interesting. Save your money if you're heading to Home Depot and buy some barbed wire fences, because plants don't do anything. Alright, next up on the list of odd things to try to keep zombies out are these tree stumps that you can find here. And again, this is something that has to be done in creative mode, so, but again, somebody's asked me if you can use these, so if you're going to try and drop it into creative mode and do this, we'll see if they work out. But at least with these, you can plant them right next to the trees, because regular trees you can't plant side by side. They just won't allow you to do that. So, let's get a couple of our lovely assistants out here again. Get her and her friends out here. Ow, that was rude. and see if they can get through these tree stumps. And I'm assuming they'll just stop and beat on them for a little bit and then make their way right on through it. I'm assuming it probably won't even take that long. These tree stumps don't take too long to take down. Yep, so they didn't really even slow down much. So tree stumps don't really do anything either. It looks like for the most part plants don't really keep anything out. They don't really do anything useful. So let's continue our testing. Alright, and the last plant I'm going to try out here is the basic aloe vera plant, because somebody said, well, maybe this one works a little bit different than the yucca. It's got the little spiny leaves sticking off of it. Maybe, just maybe, it'll slow them down or stop them, and it's at the right height that maybe they can't just step over it. I don't see this working either, but like I said, it was suggested to try it out. So let's get some Sylvias in here. Walk back over our plant. I'm assuming they're not even going to slow down. They'll probably just step right over the top of it here and walk on in. And that one's doing some pretty good acrobatics over there. But let's see if they just walk right over the top of it too. Yep, it's like barely a little bump on the road here. That didn't even slightly slow them down. I don't think they could even hit those if they wanted to. I wonder if you could. You can't stack them on top of each other again. So, what we've learned here today is that plants don't seem to do anything at all to even slow down the zombies. The aloe didn't. The wood stumps kind of did, but then you have to cheat to put them in here anyway, and all it did was take them a minute to knock it down. Alright, I'm done with you ladies for today, so you gotta go. Ah, that one almost got me. Sorry. So anyway, if you have any other suggestions of plants that I missed, or if you've seen, hey, by the way, I know for a fact that this works, let me know and I'll happily try it out. But as of now, plant walls don't do anything useful at all. So I would highly recommend sticking some chairs in there, because I'm sure those will work great between these trees. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below the video. Of course, any other suggestions you have for things to test out, I want to hear those too. Drop those in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss on future videos. Thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.